Let me bring you back to October 10th of 2002, when you stood on the floor of the United States Senate and voted to give George Bush the authority to go into Iraq. Let's listen.
Saddam Hussein has worked to rebuild his chemical and biological weapons stock, his missile delivery capability, and his nuclear program. He has also given aid, comfort, and sanctuary to terrorists, including al-Qaeda members. Any vote that might lead to war should be hard. But I cast it with conviction. So it is with conviction that I support this resolution as being in the best interests of our nation.
As we sit here this morning, Saddam rebuilding a nuclear weapons program, just not true. Giving aid and sanctuary to al-Qaeda, debatable. Your vote in the best interest of the nation. Do you believe that your vote was in the best interest of the nation?
Well, I cast a sincere vote based on my assessment at the time, and I take responsibility for that vote. I take responsibility for that vote. I take responsibility for that vote.
Senator, besides the vote to authorize, there were three other important votes during that time period. Here's how Congressional Quarterly wrote about it. A Byrd amendment to assert Congress's right to declare war was rejected. You voted against that. An amendment by Senator Durbin that required Iraq's weapons of mass destruction program to be imminent rather than a continuing threat. You said no to that. And an amendment by Carl Levin that would allow Congress to vote on authorizing force only after President Bush had exhausted all options with the United Nations, more diplomacy. You voted no on that. You seemed very determined at that time to march to war. Is it fair to say that the most important vote you cast in the Senate, in your own words, on authorizing the war in Iraq was wrong?
I think it's important to take responsibility. It's important to take responsibility, take responsibility, take responsibility, take responsibility.
Vote for Hillary. Take responsibility.